Step into the booth, it's time to ignite. Mental on the scene, bringing heat to the night. Specters in the shadows, we rise from the dark. Blackouts the titles, let's leave our mark. Feel the pulse like the city's heartbeat. Blackout, we're turning it loud. Light it up like the bass draw crowd. Roots run deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud. We wear it proud. Voices of the past, whispers from the streets. Echoes in the alley where the real ones meet. Count the scars, each story a force. We're breaking the chains with every fierce course. We wear it proud. We wear it proud. We wear it proud. In this moment, we own our truth. Blackout, we're turning it loud. Light it up like the bass draw crowd. Roots run deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud. We're turning it loud, light it up, let the bass draw crowd. Roots run deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud. We wear it proud. We wear it proud. We wear it proud. We wear it proud.
All right. Ooh-wee. Well, it's kind of funny. You got punks out there, drama. But all they do is create drama. They create it for themselves. They create it for their families. And then they get mad at any form of accountability. Today's stream, it's about Daniel, the community chump, aka TheCornerCade. Why is he being covered today? Because as we know, the backstory with Daniel, he's a grifter, he's a con artist, doesn't belong in the community. All the words above, right? From GoFundMe scams to marketplace crap, catfishing as his wife on Facebook, to his bigotry online with the N-word, dude's a mess. From restraining orders on through. Going on streams with 3,000 people, putting his business out there on that Nicholas guy's thing. It's got over 30,000 views. He put his mess out there. He's mad at the world. So while he's mad at the world, what does he do? You ever heard this man ever take accountability for himself? No. Whose fault is it always, guys? Every single time. My wife. My wife. My wife. It's Katie's fault. It's Katie's fault that he's not a man. So while all this is going down, community chump thought it would be a good idea to go into, I guess it's the Arcade Anonymous folks, whatever, and start rumors with 6+ people. I get a call from Mr. P-Dubs We have a good understanding with each other. Anytime anything goes down, we talk to each other first, right? Like men are supposed to get asked, hey man, being told some pretty nasty things. Is it true you called or emailed Katie's job? The fuck? No. Why would that happen? Long story short, it gets back to Jade because same thing gets brought up about Jade. She lying gaming neon bitch. They have a meeting with each other. And during that meeting, it's revealed, quote unquote, from community chump, I lied. This guy admits he lied. Lied that he was spreading drama amongst the community to frame me and neon bitch that we tried to basically go after his wife. Daniel, you are an extra load sick shit. It's bad enough the community assumes you don't even take care of them, but then you're going to blame others. And then on top of that, before the conversation even happened, exactly, brother. Why? Why? Before that even happened, Jade offers him an out. Apologize and admit you lied. And, let's end this shit, right? Does this piece of crap do any of that? No. Instead, this punk goes into the Discord where nobody's going to see it, writes up some crap in their page, and one moment. Excuse me. Sorry about that. 1 second again. And yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was distracted. He goes into Arcade Anonymous's Discord and brings it up to them. They don't want that shit. They don't want that drama, so they delete it. So I guess he thinks having some shit up for 2 fucking seconds is making up, right? He just wants to get this to go away so he can keep milking the community for super chats and views, subs. He misses the extra money he used to get, especially now with Media One upcoming. Exactly, man. This point, I don't understand how he thinks he's gonna get away with this when he's causing more drama. He's literally going around with defamation, lying. Dang, nothing I've said about you is a lie. And then the last thing you want to do is try to call me out on some bullshit, because I will prove ain't nothing to lie. You're scum, dude, in my book. And I can say that. That's my opinion. My opinion is you're scum. You are the lowest of the lows. Talk whatever shit you want. But as soon as you lie, all fucking shit's off the table. So during this so-called conversation, y'all recall when this guy was like, I got minority friends. he decides to throw the only minority he has under the bus. He throws Travis under the bus. Y'all know him, right? Travis was MCP, claiming that it was Jay that told him that she emailed RK1 up about him or some bullshit, which is no fucking closed secret that it was over a year ago when I emailed RK1 up about his little N-word shit. You know? And then he threw OTG under the bus. OTG, if you're listening, your boy threw you under the bus. Sure you don't give a fuck, but he did. Saying the same shit. That's his loyalty to you guys. His minority friends. Every day you look more and more like the bigot I believe you are. Every fucking day. Let me share this. Screenshots here. Let's see if we can view his half-ass apology. Exactly, dude. Oh, and then emailing vice president of marketing that I emailed his job at Best Buy to get him fired. Let's throw that on top. Let's see what I can find here. Bring up the other shit. Wrong one. Hold on. All right, so this was his initially this fucking corner chump's half-ass apology. Hey guys, look, Sheline didn't call my wife's work. Sorry for the misunderstanding. That's it. That was initially your shit. Sorry for the misunderstanding. You son of a bitch. You lied. You admit you lied. And then you say it's some fucking misunderstanding? Gallagher goes, maybe announce this on your own page, not in here. And then look at him once again, throwing his friends under the bus. Can't hold his own shit. Well, Dub said in here. Are you fucking two? Dub said in here. I can't think for myself. And then Biggie D stirring up shit. Biggie, we need to talk later. You know you ain't helping the situation out. You're perpetuating this shit. Sheline is doing a Media One upstream tonight. She works for John D. Really, dude? And Media One now it looks like. You pulled this stunt about 6 months ago when you accused her of that. You don't know clickbait when you see it? Dude writes get hype on the person he lied on. I'm working on getting Media One up on my live stream. Shouldn't be long. Let me know how that works out. Let me know how that works out. Let's see what else we got. I don't know if these are in order or what, but let's click on the next one. Oop, not that one. Oh, that's the last one. I'm gonna get to that, Clausen. There you go. Oh, and Sheline didn't email RK1 up either about me. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Fuck. Hold on. Oh my god. This is all fucking shit show me. Nope. Let me close you. Oh, here we go. Bring this shit up. All right, here we go. This dude writes, Biggie writes, Sheline said some things. Are you guys good now? Yes, sir. All good. No, you're not. You never been. Don't take it the wrong way. She calls everyone involved in shady stuff for sure. To be honest, she gets a little obsessed sometimes with her uncovering and drama. Let me tell you something here, Biggie. She streamed once about this motherfucker, and then a couple of times about Zohar. And if you don't find any of that fucking justifiable, I'm telling you to go fuck yourself. Because that's not cool, dude. Obsessed? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? But you're not my target right now. You know what you're saying is bullshit. Fuck out of here, dude. I'm not gonna tolerate that shit. You're wrong for that, and you know it. But this ain't about you today. Why the fuck did he lie about Jake? That's not even just, it's not even, he didn't even just lie about Jake, he lied about me too. He lied about both of us at the same time. He lied because he's a piece of shit who can't own his own crap. Just starting shit. Now, let me get back to what Kevin says here. I think Biggie is saying that Danny caused damage to Media One Up because of relationship. Is that something new he's saying? I don't get it. Oh, man. Is number one deflection. My wife, my kids. It's my kids' fault. It's my wife's fault. Bring this shit up here. Ridiculous. Rock Queen. In the Matrix. None. All he had to do was say he lied and he apologized. You'd be surprised what happens, right?
Whatchamacallit, the accommodations and like all the stuff's paid for. Like it's like a $4,000 trip, right? For 5 days or whatever. Because
wife's work, what is that bad? That I'm gonna address because I'm tired of people not being fully honest or not telling the full truth or abiding by like what conversation agreements we have or whatever. But basically, Danny TheCornerCade was telling people that myself and Messiah, who some of you might know, were emailing his wife's work and trying to get her fired. And Patrick, just for you to confirm, because
Patrick is on because he's validating what Jade is saying.
Patrick was the one who reached out to me, letting me know. The initial story was that, and it was at least you said approximately like what 6 people who he had said it to start
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the beginning.
It was just I don't know, like a voice call, that kind of thing.
um so obviously, like, when people do something like that, you know, you tell people and then more people tell other people, and it goes on and so on and so forth. And so you know, I told Patrick, I said, okay, um, please, you know, reach out to him if you don't mind and ask him if
Give
he
this
can
dude an
provide
out.
evidence, and let's get on a video call together and discuss this, because I want to see he can present his evidence to both of us. And what happened about an hour before we got on that call, Patrick?
Yeah, it's interesting, and just to backtrack a little bit, so um, with with all the stuff coming out about Danny, and everyone knows that Danny and I friends. We've collaborated. We've collaborated recently in like the last few months, but we really haven't. We really didn't collaborate before that.
Yeah,
In
move
my
on.
opinion, that's wrong. This is right. Like I talk to people behind the scenes. I don't like to do the big controversial streams. I know people use the word drama, stuff like that. But anyway, so I reach out to Jade and I'm like, Jade, I heard
I don't
something from
understand
Danny,
why they protect this cat
and
so much.
I found it to be off-putting, right? Like I heard it like a week ago, and I reached out to you for two reasons. Number one, to say, like, I
It's like their
understand
special needs
like
son or something.
criticizing the whole like the GoFundMe and the stuff and some of the stuff from his personal life that has come to the surface. Like I totally understand like criticizing that or content on that. I said, but according to Danny, some people from your camp have gone the extra mile to send messages to her boss at her new place of employment, which of course the only reason why someone would do that would be to get her in trouble, embarrass her, get her fired, get her laid off, something of that nature. And in my opinion, that's going too far. And I reached out to you, Messiah. I was like, look, I was like, if this happened, that's not going to look good for anybody. Like that looks bad. Like, and then you told me, you're like, hey, that didn't happen. We never did that. We
Right.
wouldn't do that. So sure enough, you're like, and with everything else going on, because you have a number of issues with him pertaining to Arcade One Up and other things. And whatchamacallit, so you asked me, which I thought was very mature of you. You said, hey, how about we get out, you ask him if he wants to do a three-way call where I can be like the moderator or mediator, and you guys could just talk about all these things and figure out who did what and maybe come to a solution, right? That way we can put this community stuff to bed. Danny agreed to get on the call. I asked Danny, I was like, Danny, can you do me a favor, man? Can you send me this email that, you know, um, can you send me this email that Katie's boss received? You know what I'm saying? Can you send that over so we can figure out who sent the email and what's going on? And after some back and forth, we find out that this actually never occurred.
Pause. Pause. Lied. See, you got these guys sticking out their necks, just like the UAG shit all over again, right? Sticking out their necks for their friend just to get it chopped off and look stupid. Thankfully, there's honest people in the community. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, P-Dubs, for being honest and transparent. You know, this guy, if it wasn't for you, dude, he would be going on still doing this shit. He probably will. He probably won't stop. But could you imagine me and Dubs didn't talk or he didn't communicate with me? They'll go around spreading this shit because they believe their friend. Kevin says, screw Danny for that. I stopped watching like 90% of the streams now because he couldn't be lurking or on the show. Exactly. It's like he's lurking now. I don't watch Messiah's content, I heard. Okay. Why am I such a concern to you?
So nobody reached out to Katie's boss. So
All made up.
I find that a little bit off-putting. I'm a bit disappointed in Danny for that. I talked to him again today. I'm like, look, Danny, I understand. Speaking to you as a friend, you got people digging up your past, throwing it on the internet, and nobody wants that. I mean, Jade, you wouldn't want that to happen to you.
Let's see here. Let's correct the record there, Dubs. Going online and writing the N-word 30 plus time on Twitter. Who typed it? Who? It sure as hell fucking wasn't me. Who put his restraining order online? Sure as hell wasn't fucking me. Why doesn't he talk to fucking government? Go talk to the fucking police officers. Go talk to the fucking courthouse. Stop being a fucking racist on Twitter. Digging up his past when he's going on fucking drama streams, telling his whole fucking business.
And you don't want that stuff out there. You just want to make content on video games. But the best way to handle that situation is not to invent or exaggerate other stories. Does that
Yes,
make
don't
sense?
lie.
Like in your defense. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's kind of what happened, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah, so that's a that's the backstory, and yeah, about an hour before we got on stream,
Well, on
Danny,
the call, the
or
conference call.
on the call, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Danny basically, pulled back and said that he that actually I made some notes here. So I believe this was his reply. When P-Dubs asked, okay, so are you sure somebody actually called your work? And then Danny's reply was, she hasn't been contact on the matter from her boss, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. They could have tried and Katie's boss deleted it.
What the fuck?
That's all I know. I was told these things because of what was said on stream. The real issue here is that several streams have gone down giving wrong and misleading information on my life, which is a felony. So yeah, I don't know
He on
what
that
streams
Zohar
those
angle.
are that have committed felonies, but it's interesting. P-Dub's reply just basically was like, okay, so nobody did. And then Danny's reply to that was, that's what I was told. Again, to me, this type of behavior is very it's like he's deflecting responsibility from the situation and not taking full accountability for what happened. So we got on our call, we talked about this, and I asked Danny to his face, why are you saying these things? And I just want to make it clear to everybody who's watching the stream and knows me and knows that I'm friends with Messiah, who is this guy, also a fellow veteran. But like, I don't tell Messiah what to do. I don't control him. I don't tell him, that he needs to do X, Y, or Z. Danny said something to me to the effect of, I unleashed Messiah. Like, he's not a dog, and he's not an attack dog or.
Yeah, that's what bigots do. That rhetoric. Unleashed like I'm a puppy. Let's see here. Let me catch up on this chat here. There are a lot of enablers. I agree. I have a special needs child, and my perspective is to support his every step. Family first doesn't understand that aspect. Oh yeah, and he blamed his special needs child for writing the him trolling me during his little N-word stint. When I said, "Well, why did you lie to me about your usage of the N-word?" He goes, "Well, I'm an important man, and I have a special needs child." I'm like, wow, like, grow the fuck up. How are you gonna throw your kid in the mix? I don't fucking need to know any other shit. Now in Florida, they have signs that say "Don't feed the gators," right? The craziest thing is you stood up for him last year when they were clowning on him and his wife. Exactly. And then from what I understand, he's throwing Zohar in the mix. Guess he's friends and listening to him. Don't super chat the grifters. Exactly. His wife is letting him stream so he can buy more cabs. Well, yeah, from what I've seen, he's got a VR device, guys. He's a virtual reality man now. There goes the fucking rent money, right? He posted that up. Hey, brother. Yo, Messiah, can I get an N-word pass as long as it's related to Miko? Y'all motherfuckers do whatever you want. Fucking crazies. I'm gonna need you to cover this cat later, tweet. She's gonna bounce once she starts making money. And I think so too. Mark my words. This is what the job is for. I think she got a job to fucking save up and leave his ass, is what I think. Dog. Damn. Exactly. Exactly, brother. Despicable.
Or anything like that I use. He's just my friend. So that's one thing I just want to address. Okay. So I did ask Danny to address this properly and say that he lied, because he did. He just flat out lied, which he admitted to in front of me and Patrick. He said he lied.
So sent the link.
And I asked him to address it properly. And when I followed up with Patrick, he had told me that Danny had dropped into the Discord this picture that you guys see, which says, "Hey guys, looks like Sheline didn't call my wife's work. Sorry for the misunderstanding." Hey guys, looks like it's a flat out lie. It's a made up, flat out confabulated lie. So that's like something that is I have a problem with, because it takes away a responsibility from the situation, which is you created a lie and you said it to multiple people, and then that goes around. Like I still have friends in the home.
What's up, Casey? Can you hear me? All right. My man here wrote, "Can confirm." Also, this gentleman, that's a very nice way to say it, also told a former one-up VP that he was fired from Best Buy because of Messiah. We all thought it was his decision.
I thought I was talking. My bad.
What's up, you got some feedback, so I had to mute.
My bad. What's up, everybody?
What's up, bro?
I agree with Prince, man. What is the story? I mean, first you got him fired, he quit.
Right.
What's the truth?
Well, now he's gone. As of yesterday, he was going around telling a bunch of people that I and Jade called up and emailed Katie's job to get her fired. Then after he got called out by P-Dubs, he admits he lies on the call. Completely lied. He admits.
So did he make a public statement? I'm sorry, I was in the hole for
right. So
did he make a public statement? apologizing?
So what was supposed to happen was he was given an out. The out
Okay.
was admit that you lied and apologize. Right?
Right. That's it.
That's the out. Right? The motherfucker doesn't do it.
Oh, he got an ego problem. It sound like.
Oh yeah, Zohar.
Yep. No, he's narcissist.
Oh yeah, completely. Because I from my understanding, he brought him up during the situation too. So as an excuse, he threw. And then remember when he was like, "Oh, I got minority friends." How convenient that he threw his minority friends under the bus, saying that it was OTG and Travis that said that we did these things.
Wait, OTG and Travis said we did what?
That Jade had emailed Arcade One up to get him fired back in the day or whatever, some bullshit. Like, stupid. But
wait a minute.
He lied on them. I'm not going to accuse them. He's lying on them.
Okay.
She confirms with Travis that was a lie.
So he
lied. From my understanding, I spoke to someone that's affiliated with OTG, and they're not cool no more. So how convenient to throw them under the bus, right?
So you got a guy who's going around lying,
correct,
on everybody,
yes,
and he still gets supported by Michael B. Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, Michael B. I called your name out.
I guess so.
Sorry.
Because
not
because I went by Michael B's stream and I asked him.
Yeah, man. Come on, Mike.
I asked him in private. Like, who are you talking about? Well, not you.
Yeah, I'm disappointed, Michael B.
Bro.
Yeah, because we supported you when I've been watching you since before this whole home arcade scene came out. And this is how you gonna act? That's crazy to me, man.
Appreciate it. Rotado said, man, I keep Ritual Dello says, Casey, what's good, man? Hope your health is back to full power.
Man, I'm almost there, bro. I'm up for a promotion. So hey, thank God. Because last January I was hooked up to tubes. Messiah was about to drive cross country.
Yes, sir. That's what's gonna happen.
A different
and
year,
he has to alter his role model, dude. Like, how hard would it have been for him? Like, Rev came on everything, and we were trying to get this man an out. Like, make better choices, make better decisions, move on. Right? Nope.
Hey, Rick Padillo, maybe he has a mental issue. On his brain.
Hey, bro. Everybody has mentioned that, and if you pay attention to Corner Chump. Let's be real, guys. He's kind of slow.
Yeah, maybe. So, all jokes aside, maybe
I'm not joking about this. He might. I would, but he's going to. But in the end, it doesn't necessarily change your personality as an asshole either.
Kevin, I see your comment about the Mike never made a statement. Man, you don't need to make no statement. If you wearing somebody's hat, if you keep saying be nicer and all, you supporting him. He don't have to make a statement.
Kevin, I went on the stream yesterday because Prince came to me and was like, hey, Michael B is saying something about people are calling up people's jobs, XYZ.
Exactly.
And I was like, and I've already had a whole stream about this kind of stuff, right? So I hit man up.
Yep.
And then I was told it wasn't about me, but
You the only man. Who is it about, Mister? Because
of course it was about me because it was the situation was about Danny, so it wasn't.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on. So I'm getting sneak this, and nobody's got the fucking facts. So Michael B, I'm gonna have to call you out on that too, bro.
This is why I respect Dubs. Because Dubs will call you. He didn't call me before.
Thank you, Dubs.
Years ago.
Right.
Hey, did so-and-so say, did you say? I would rather that than you going to sneak this to somebody.
Right.
Come on, man.
Dubs, you did the right thing, and we appreciate you for that.
Yeah, just get the records, man. Yeah, whatever, man.
That's why I went to Michael directly, but I didn't get the right answer back.
maybe that's how, you know what? I'm gonna be easy on Michael B because he's from Newfoundland. I keep forgetting that, man. He's not from here. So maybe that's what they do out that way. So you know what? I'm sorry, Michael B. You ain't from the States. I shouldn't be holding you to my standards. Maybe that's how y'all get down in Newfoundland. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Maybe. Maybe.
So let me apologize.
There you go.
home arcade community. All right, big supporters like Ezekiel and other people who maybe we're both friends with. I don't go into my Discord lying about other people or saying things that aren't true. And I find that like just very disheartening and kind of like disturbing that someone would do that. I apologize. I'm going to bring this back up. $4.99 super chat from Prince Malcolm says, can confirm also that this gentleman also told a former 1UP VP that he was fired from Best Buy because of Messiah. We all thought it was his decision. There's another one. So, going around and doing things like that is just dishonest. It's as simple as that. Like there's no other take on it. I just want to I'm sorry, just let me clear this up.
Go ahead.
I just want to say I never did that. I wouldn't do that. And Danny has also accused me on a live stream of emailing Arcade 1UP about his usage of the N-word, which made it so that he couldn't work with Arcade 1UP. And I also confronted him about that, and he also said that that was like not true, but that he was told by Travis, MCP. And so I reached out to Travis and I said, I didn't believe what he said. And I reached out to Travis and I said,
and OTG,
is this true? Did you tell Danny that I emailed Arcade 1UP? And Travis said no. And he actually showed me receipts I didn't even ask for. And then he said, everyone knows that Messiah emailed Arcade 1UP.
Yeah, you said it though.
Yeah, it's not a fucking secret.
I think in that certain situation. And it was a public matter. It wasn't like something that was hidden.
That shit fucking
I had nothing to do with it. So both of those were clarified, and Danny admitted in front of myself and Patrick that he lied. So
why does he keep getting supported, Minister? I'm not understanding. Maybe you have an opinion on it. Why?
I have an opinion, but it's only an opinion, and it's not a very nice opinion. But let's do the hot take. They got some pics of Katie or something, because something ain't right, dude.
Yeah, something ain't right. Why are y'all supporting this?
Something ain't right. I don't have any other conspiracy that makes sense, bro. It don't make sense.
Look, Mister, people have got put out the community for less.
Yeah.
And he can say the N-word, he can lie multiple times and still get love. Hey, I've never seen nothing like it.
This is pretty interesting. But they were ready to try to create some hot scandal about me, right?
Email Katie's wife, the guy with 200 subs. Let's cancel that guy. let's cancel the war vet.
200 subs.
Yeah.
Nobody watched it.
Yeah, nobody's watching that guy.
Look, didn't they tell me and you when he said the N-word that we were only using him for views?
Right. Yeah. We were only using him for views.
All right, go ahead.
But yeah, he can't keep Jade out of his mouth. Like, who's the clout chaser? He's Jade's Smash JT. Riding on her fucking fame, dude.
Those are the circumstances. So if you're hearing rumors circulating that I did something like that, it's not true. All right, it's simply just not true. I'm sorry, Patrick, go ahead.
The way I look at it is, let's say for instance, since we're doing kind of a on the table discussion here, as you guys know, I'm still friends with Mike And as you guys know, Michael B. the Game Genie.
That's true, Mo.
As you know, him
That's
and
true, Mo.
Rexer Show, don't like each other. It would be.
Hold on, y'all know why that is, because in a weird, twisted way, he provides hope for their hobby, and people crave that.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
And if that's their great white hope, good luck.
Be like, if Michael B was like, Rex is picking on me.
You need a better
I wish
role
the
model.
community would stick up for me. These are kind of things that Danny has requested of people. And if Mike came up to me and was like, "Hey, Rex,"
see, here's the bit. They were really willing to stick up for Danny, but I've gone to these specific people and asked them to stand up for, a whole group of people.
And some of those people
stand up
said
against
no.
transphobia. Stand up against racism.
They said no.
Stand up for not having a pedophile in the community. Where was my support?
Yep. And so I agree with a half a Mo, but I also agree with you. I think, I may be wrong, but this is my opinion. It's not Mensa, aka Unleashed Dog. Is my opinion.
Right.
I think that they got called Danny P. Diddy because I think that they got something, his wife, something they got on him or her. As to why he's supporting them or he gets support.
I don't know. In the end, I think Patrick's a really, really good dude. I don't know what's going on with the other folks. Something's off. Something's very off-putting. It's wild to me. Like I said, that's my conspiracy. Jesus Christ, it's wild.
Messaged my wife. You know what I mean? Well, as a friend, you're going to be like, look, hey, Rex, you end up throwing yourself in the middle when technically you should stay out of it, but sometimes you do. You put yourself in the middle. You're like, hey, this has gone too far if we're reaching out to people's wives or people's wives' employers, which is my intention of talking to you. Like this needs to stop. But then I find out, let's just say, and again, this is all hypothesis, Mike lied. Like, what if Mike lied and Rex never did that? You know what I mean? Like, now the egg is on my face. Does that make sense? So I know some people are going to be upset and think I'm throwing Danny under the bus. My only issue right now with Danny was he was dishonest about this thing, especially when I go out of my way to say,
wait, Dubs, that shouldn't be your only issue, man.
N-word.
So wait a minute. Pause, Mister, for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Dubs, why is that your only issue? When Biggie D said that I'm not fooling with him for the other thing first.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting to me. You need to clarify that, man, because if that's the only thing, so nothing else matters. I don't know.
Go fund me. Marketplace scams. Lying on us previous about everything else. Getting lied to. You went a little too far, my friend.
That's questionable. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
But we had conversations in the past with certain people, we won't name drop, about the very same shit and told them to stop that shit and come to us, right? Remember that? When people were doing the same shit, aka the Arcadians.
Oh, yep.
And we got told certain people you need to knock it off because every fucking time you get look stupid because they're lying.
I'm gonna say this before you start this back up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I was working for John, I had multiple people call him on me, right? So even if Messiah did call, right? Or he said what Jade calls his job. So what? Y'all calls on me. And guess what? John had a whole meeting with me on what people were saying. He didn't even say, oh, Brent's my employee, or Don's or Gunther, or whomever. He took what the community was saying. Right. So I just don't feel sorry for you guys. Not
Well,
only
let's not
y'all
forget
call
when
dumb.
Steps fucking took all everybody's screenshots and audios and gave him the Brad to give the Jong, and
Yep, sure did.
thank you, Steps, for betraying our trust and doing that. We appreciate you fucking with people's lives like that.
But
And
nobody
that
fucked
descended
up
into
for me. And even though me and Gunther no longer friends like that, but nobody spoke up for him.
Yep.
And on top of that, when I worked for At Games, I had multiple people calling PK.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who you are, because I was told who you were. So you're not remaining anonymous. I don't know what they thought.
Remember Rexha tried emailing Unico and crying about me.
Oh yeah, and they got told. Hey, Dale, listen,
Dale.
goddamn. But hey, that's real talk, man. Nobody called to support me. But
Right.
yeah, everybody talking about Michael B. Be nicer, be kinder in 2025.
I thought we weren't doing that, Rexer.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should email your job, Rexer.
Look, I don't feel
email
sorry for y'all, bro.
your little casino place.
I'm sorry, mister. I might sound cold, but I don't care, because you guys had me in 2 to 3 meetings with my boss because of what y'all said to him. Screenshots, voice calling, all that. So I don't care about none of y'all belly aching. Okay, sorry, my rant's over.
No, you're good.
Hey guys, let's figure this out. We shouldn't. This is going too far. Does that make sense? And but minus that, you guys
didn't certain people admit to gatekeeping you with job opportunities too? So that's kind of funny that you're going too far about the jobs.
Certain people came to me and admitted
trust
it.
me. I have beef with several YouTubers. There's several.
I don't I don't have beef. I don't care. But when you lie about, if you lie about me, like a blatant made up lie, saying that I did something kind of like really shitty and I didn't, like, that's not okay. That's like my big problem. So it's like, I don't want an apology. I want it corrected, period.
Well, he did apologize, and he said he would.
Seriously,
man, that's bullshit, dog. You know that, man. Come on.
Maybe he's talking about in their conversation.
Where did he? Okay, so
maybe that's what he's talking about. Yeah,
I'll did not do. So
but he didn't make up. I gotta let him finish the sentence though.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Maybe that's what he.
Maybe he's getting clear.
He would tell the people he told that it was not accurate.
See, Dubs never says the word. He lied. Look, during Daniel's conversation with them, he didn't just go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was misinformed," or "This is not accurate." He said, "quote unquote, I lied."
That it wasn't.
No, he said he would say it was a lie.
See,
right? And you waited a couple.
And then you heard him say, "Right."
Days, and you're like, "Did he do it?" And
I
DM'd Danny. I was like, "Danny, did you tell anyone that wasn't true information?" And Danny came back, and Danny said, "No, I haven't told anyone yet."
Yeah, see,
man,
so you might want to like.
So he's poor Dubs, man. Like, he's sitting there sticking his neck out. Jesus Christ, man, you're a corner chump. You are a bad friend, dude.
Send him a DM or post it in their Discord or something. I figured he'd go the DM route. I didn't think he was going to post it in their Discord.
And that's funny because he goes straight and blames Dubs, because when Gallagher guy calls him out, he's like, "Well, Dubs told me."
Discord.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I think I saw Fox say that he could have made a community post, and I just assumed like, okay, then he's gonna address it on his live stream, or he's gonna make a community post or something. So
fucking corner,
I just don't have time. Like this type of response, the "Hey guys, look like She-Line didn't call my wife's work. Sorry for the misunderstanding." What
Somebody moving
misunderstanding?
on.
That kind of stuff is like
Just something
gaslighting.
else.
Like there was no
Right.
misunderstanding. Like you just straight up lied. Period. Okay. And Biggie D, thank you for announcing that I work for John D and Media One Up for the second time here. And
Yeah. See, even John called them out like 6 months ago about doing that.
and good
Stop.
luck getting them on your live stream. So also we have the
That's funny.
secondary screenshot here. Let me see if this comes up. I wish I could like
And no mention of me. He don't. No mention of me.
That's what he said. Oh.
Oh yeah. One more thing, but no mention of me though.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you want it
there.
out, Daniel, but you don't clear the air on everything. Man, you stupid.
zoom in on these. Can you not do that? I don't think you can.
Because see, the out was that was the deal, right? So then if things kept persisting and kept on, people like Dubs could go, look, man, he did XYZ, you know, please don't pressure too much kind of shit, right? That's
Hey, Bo, it's probably him.
But now it's too, huh?
Bo said that Cato account is a alt account. It's probably Danny.
Oh yeah, of course. I banned it later, but it's either Danny or Zohar, and I think it's Danny. Because remember, Corner Chuck came up in that. Remember when he showed his attitude when we booted him for talking that shit, and he's like, "Look, these people don't want you to see both sides." Calling us these people.
That's him.
And sheesh.
Anyway,
like who says that? Sheesh. LOL. Sheesh.
Danny.
Halfway smiley face.
And then he goes on to like do the same thing. It was a misunderstanding about the Arcade 1-Up thing. And it wasn't. It wasn't. All right. None of this was a misunderstanding. I just want to clarify that. And Biggie, you know, I don't like, dude, you did a stream about this Danny stuff.
Yeah, let's talk on that. Remember, you just spoke about how Biggie, you know, said he don't want to fuck with corner chump, and look what he's pulling, right? And it's like he's inciting drama.
Yep.
He's egging it on.
Yep.
Because somebody who's smart about this, right, would be like, you know, hey, you know, let's calm the rhetoric, you know, da da da. But he's egging on. He's basically like, yeah, you know, you're not helping the situation. Jesus, dude.
Way before I did, when it all came out, I waited until everybody else was done, and I did a stream about it and talked from my experience and what I had seen. So maybe like that's like pot calling the kettle black. You had a pretty nice big stream there. And then you want to say like, I'm all about drama. Like, I just don't take shit from people on here because I've had enough of it. Okay. So that's that. And then I'm just gonna address this still on this Danny TheCornerCade stuff. Who cares? Let's move on. This is almost another Zohar deal. Yeah, remember what Zohar did? He lied. He completely made shit up. And
Unlicensed.
It's the same exact thing Danny is doing. It's the same type of behavior. And people like you enable it. So you coming in here and doing that makes you look sus. And you look like an idiot. So fuck off and unsubscribe. Go somewhere else. Or just say your opinions that sound really stupid, and then I'm going to call you out. That's really all I have to say about that. Okay. Anything else? Any last words here, Patrick, before we move on?
No. I know you wanted to clear up that one thing, and I get that. The main reason I'm here and why we're doing this stream is you wanted to talk about the Media 1-Up stuff, which you haven't had a chance to make a video or do a stream on and stuff like that. So yeah, I get all that, but you know, it just sucks because there are this community is so full of cool, talented people.
Like corner chump.
That includes you. That includes Danny. That includes all the YouTubers, modders in our communities, and just people who hang out to have fun. And it's just a shame that this stuff happens. That
Hmm.
and keep in mind too. Sometimes
I'm just kind of confused how Danny's cool. Okay.
I get involved, or the drama's about me. I mean, sometimes I eat my popcorn on the side and see two other people going at it, right? And you know, it just sucks because we all really just want to have fun and have a fun community, right? So hopefully everyone can get back to that. You know what I mean? I know Danny did apologize to you several times on that conference call. Um, and we'll see what happens next. So, but
Nothing
I mean,
public.
I'm ready to play games.
Yeah. I mean, or just don't be a fuckface and stop lying about people. That's the way I feel about it. But
I
I mean,
agree.
I see your point as well.
Exactly.
Okay. So, well, here we go.
Ready to game.
That's funny.
Danny was ready to game when he was fucking cussing out 14-year-old kids, calling them the N-word, playing Call of Duty.
Yeah. That part. I just want to play games.
So this motherfucker writes, "Hey guys, I wanted to apologize to She Lion for assuming she contacted my work. Assuming? No, you lied.
Brother.
You lied. She contacted my wife's for assuming she contacted my wife's work, when in reality she did not, because you lied. My apologies for putting that out in the community. I assumed things were false, and that was not right. That's a lie. You didn't assume it was right because you lied. This gives the impression you were
Had
told
the wrong
things that you weren't
assumption.
told. You just lied." Neon Bitch writes, "Dude, you lied. You did not assume. You made up a lie. And you admitted to it in front of both myself and Patrick. You said, and I quote, 'I lied.' You also told people Messiah emailed your wife's work and tried to get her fired, along with me, which he did not. You also lied about Travis, saying I emailed A1 Up, also OTG, and
Bye.
that I did it. Just admit you lied. Apologize to Messiah and stop lying."
I don't know. Why is that hard for him? Something wrong with him, dude.
I mean, for me, every day he's looking more like the bigot I claim he is. Throwing
Yeah.
minorities under the bus, doubling down on me.
Why is everybody protecting him? Going live and
There is
getting on
something up with that.
screens.
I'm sorry. This has to be more than just, oh,
I
Danny's
think it's
against
more
God.
to it. It's
Come on,
more
man.
to it. Because remember, in
Something
Dubs,
right.
I ain't never seen you stick up for nobody
Yeah,
at all. At least I don't remember.
right.
At least. So why are you sticking up for him? Now y'all hung out in Chicago for what's that? Not this year.
No, it
Who
was this
knows
year.
what happened?
For someone said, I think it was this year, but who knows? I
Yeah,
don't know.
it was pinball.
It feels off to
Danny
me.
was there.
Yeah.
Because two people are protecting him. Dubs and you doing a little protection. And then Michael B
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah.
19K Fox, he threw the hat away that Danny gave everybody for
Yeah. Everyone
pinball.
got mad respect for 19K. I mean, he knows what to do, how
Yep.
to do it in his own way.
He's a
Hats off and
veteran.
salute to you. Salute to the veteran with integrity. And Yeah.
Because I noticed he's the only one that publicly denounced shit.
Yeah.
Everybody else still low key protecting, sneak dissing, and doing all that. So
right.
So Dubs, if you watch it, I challenge you to hit me up about what I just said. I think you're doing a little protection, brother.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
But on the record, I give Dubs a lot of credit for talking, coming forward. I respect his integrity by putting his face out there, and even though it wasn't what we would all like to see, it was still in his own way.
True.
So, but yeah, that's my hot take. I know you had your hot take.
Yeah, I think you're doing a little protecting.
Right.
but hey, I digress.
All right. Well, I think I'll end it here because I want this to actually be someone was teaching me a little something about something, but if I have more, I'll come back online and say it. But I think this hit up what I needed to get out about this liar, the community chump. Because this guy to me is the lowest of the lows. I think he's despicable. His record stands for itself. His actions speak for itself. I mean, and the amount of drama he brings to others and he tries to inflict on others is beyond approach. So
now he pinballing VR.
You're a disgusting person, dude. I think you're a disgusting person. You can sit there and try to praise yourself all fucking day. I think you're a disgusting person to sit there and try to frame two veterans that serve their nation while you're sitting there calling young children the N-word, and you try to set us up. While we were serving our nation, you were calling children the N-word, and you try to frame us. So, fuck you. And on that, I end. You got anything to say?
Hey, real quick before you end, Danny, your story, man, I went back. We know everybody's story. I done said what got me in the arcades. I went to the arcade. I went to Aladdin's Castle, my first arcade. You got no story, bro.
None. He's an invader.
You got no story. You're not believable.
He doesn't belong here.
Yeah,
he's an infiltrator.
Everybody know everybody's story but yours.
Right. He's an infiltrator.
So I'll just leave it at that.
Taking the funk. All right, brother.
All right, y'all.
Y'all have a good one. Peace.
The reach in underground show. Lights go down, thunder pounds when we hit the sound. Like a trending tag, you can't stop the swag. Who wants some? Better come